How much would I curse, Cody, if I had to play it?
If you played this map,
Yeah.
I don't know.
How many
The
nights
difference
would I
is
be
during.
cursing your name?
I welcome all of it.
Just feel it. Someone just lost a villa to a boar.
Triple house build.
But that's an interesting way to take your first few. Good on. I wonder what Zach's strategy will be with garrisoning the Steep. I've heard things that
Mill first. So
I've heard that you don't get additional food income from more than like 6.
No, because that one game that I was playing with you, Brad, when you were the Byzantines on Yucatan, I had 2 mills with 9 sheep or 9 turkeys in each. So I had a flow of food coming in.
Well, did you track what you were getting at like 6 versus 9?
Oh, no.
Because that's
Is that the
what
theory?
yeah, that's what Harry was saying when he was Kajaras on a video I was watching. Because he filled them up with as many as he could find, and then he let them out one by one until he got back down to 6 or 5. Because he said that 6 is like the number that, I don't know, 6 is like the special number or whatever.
Because I was about to say, I think Gujaros could be OP on a map like Yucatan.
Maybe, but a trickle of food is something, but it doesn't give you as much bonus as eating a goat and getting 300 food in a minute.
No, I mean, Ryan told
food.
me, he was just like, when you're playing the Gujaros, always put all your ships, all of them, in the mill.
good deer push by Blue.
I don't know as much as Ryan does 100%, but Hera would disagree with him. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up. I do enjoy playing the Gujaros, but they're not one of my top 6. Go.
Let me scroll out a little bit and I'll go. This feels like a big map. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't realize it did that. How do I get off Capture Age to go to my Google?
Alt tab.
Yeah, no, it takes you it puts you onto Age of Empires.
I usually go alt tab to Discord.
I'll just use my phone.
It'd be very interesting to see what everyone's got.
Yeah, we have no deer pushing from Ethan.
Oh, I picked this map because all the wood, or the vast majority of the wood, are in the middle.
Middle.
So you have to fight for the middle.
Wood control is going to be huge. It's not feasible to gather all the sparse trees. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
So
Feudal.
unless there have been updates and patches for Gujara bonus, if you garrison all 8 of your herdables, you can expect to get 9 villagers worth of food by the 21-minute mark. So that's going over your return on investment. Instead of eating the 800 food immediately,
Yeah.
it takes you 21 minutes to get past it. So you'd basically be in Castle Age before you see your return on investment.
Militia coming out from blue.
It's a good thing I was just playing them on Yucatan. I think I went straight for deer and boars.
See if he scouts this. Oh, he did scout the racks, but
It's like Mongols on Yucatan are overpowered.
Yeah.
Because of all the deer and the boars. They're 40% faster with hunt.
Gray is also making militia.
Ooh.
Oh, but blue backed him off. Now he sent them.
Yeah, I think it was a misclick.
Yeah, interesting timing. Could have waited. You could have sent earlier, I mean. Oh, lumber camp there. I don't know. He needs to take center.
Building a second lumber camp is definitely interesting.
Yeah, like put it right here.
More vills around that single lumber camp is like more safety. If all you've seen is a scout so far.
Oh.
Blue misses the men at arms.
Here we go.
Yeah, so he was trying to time it up, getting the first attacks in when he had his upgrades. Pretty good. But he needs to micro back. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh, that zigzag.
I think there's a gap.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's not good.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, this is what I would have expected. He just throws so many more vills around this one lumber camp. Saves 100 food. Or sorry, 100 wood. Ooh. He's being greedy. He's being greedy.
He's not watching. He'll lose him. Oh, we lost everything.
Ooh.
Yikes.
You see what happened here? The gray and blue. He drew his attention away over here with his 2 militia.
Zach.
Man at arms from gray as well.
Zach pulls the weak Vil back to build a farm instead of leaving him out there. What a good attention to detail.
Yep.
And this is honestly an awesome attack by Ethan.
Yeah.
It's completely taken him off wood for 2 minute arms. Or 2 swordsmen, I guess.
Yeah. He does have the wood to build another camp. He's using it for blacksmith. He can cancel these houses, get back some wood. Archers coming out from blue.
I guess the thing I like most about Ethan's attack is that he still has them alive. So he can still get value. But Zach's attack was super effective. He's 1,000 more res collected.
Yeah.
Well, if Ethan can attack that mill and take out all the sheeps,
Oh, but these archers will clean up
yeah, it's too late.
as long as you don't miss him turning around.
Beautiful angle.
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
So the only problem I have with this is Ethan hadn't made these scouts, he'd be in Castle Age.
Yeah, but this is devastating. Off gold, off wood.
Yeah, that was supremely worth it. Oh my gosh. What an attack.
No, you don't want scale barding armor. I mean, maybe you do, but right now?
He's Hindustanis.
It's gonna
Well,
delay
he
him
needs to
absolutely
attack these
more.
archers, I think. That's why he wants the armor.
Oh, he's gonna lose him.
That doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, if Shadow can buy a little bit of food and go up and get knights,
It's a big army. Should push with that.
he needs to. Otherwise, he's gonna most likely lose. Feels like Ethan's just waiting to click up, but he's got no military.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, this is Zach's time to win the game, I think. He needs to be attacking right now. Ethan just clicked up.
Yeah, if Blue's investing in bloodlines, he is going
Bloodlines?
feudal push. Yeah, he's gonna tank
For
with his
camo
scouts.
scouts?
Yep. And he's gonna hit him with the archers. So yeah, it's certainly gonna delay. Here we go.
Camo scouts are really only good against scouts, right?
Well, they're good against skirms. Like, you have a lot of hit points.
Anything melee is really good against Scar.
Yeah, but Ethan has no idea about the archers until right now.
This is a good army.
Yeah.
Let's see what Ethan can do. As he pulls off a stone immediately. I think you got to try and just sneak some bills away.
Yeah. He's going into nothing over here, though.
And two groups of four,
empty.
one left, one right.
That gave him a lot of time. He should have parked, like, right in here with the archers.
The problem is Zach not knowing that he's on the time limit. He's going to get shocked in 5 seconds.
Scale barding armor. Yeah, he's not worried about
It's
castle
just-
at all.
Namaste.
Expanding. This army continues to grow.
Over 1,000 wood. D-sack. Makes me feel like it was mine and Joseph's game. I was using the market heavily.
Alright, let's see this.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, he has the horses. Okay. Yep, he just grouped up the horse with the scarabs.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, what?
Okay, he's getting elite scarab. And Zach just clicked up. All right, now Ethan's on the clock. At the end of the day, I feel like that was pretty decent damage.
I feel like Zach knows that he can't let Ethan get.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest problem right now is Zach is 3,000 more resources collected.
Oh, he caught the archers out though. He's gonna get a couple of these. Alright, back off, yeah. Forging? Making spears? Yep.
Adesh.
11 villager lead for Zach. Blue's backing off. Interesting. I don't know. I would have kept some pressure up, probably. At least tried. But he's going for upgrades.
Who has the best elephant archer? I think it's the Gujaras, right?
That's a lot of scouts.
Oh.
2 spearmen here. Spots them. Archers, nope, not backing up yet. Oh, you missed some. Is this a free gift? Yeah. Oh, backed him off. Ouch. Oh, keep on that. It's 1 spearman. 2.
आदेश आपकी सेवा में हाँ आपकी सेवा आदेश
Bodkin, crossbows from blue. Look at all that wood and gold. Seems to be streaming crossbowmen.
તમારી સેવામાં હાજર.
He's backing up again. He's doing so good. And then he leaves for upgrades. He's getting a siege workshop, looks like. But Blue's in command of this game completely. 57 to 42 bills.
5K more res collected.
आपकी सेवा में.
Look at this sneaky.
That's a bold TC.
That is bold.
You need to get a castle on that quick.
He may never see it. He's only going through here. Like, here come the armored elephants.
I would probably use 3 of those camel scouts to scout.
हाँ.
Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, they're camel riders now.
आदेश.
I think the move should be for Zach to make those Trevumsha riders to raid Ethan, because they're the fastest unit in the game.
Hmm.
And they have that mechanic dodge.
Okay, camel's coming out from Ethan.
Those are the mounted skirmishers, right, Cody?
What was that?
The Shivamsha riders?
No, they're the replacement for the night one. Basically, kind of like a light cav unit. I think better than the Star,
Oh, this
but they're
is.
just super fast.
This is.
Whoa, take that.
Oh, Blue.
Zach has
Okay.
to end this before Imperial 8.
What is shot with the Mangonel? I thought that was dead for sure.
Oh, this is not a good matchup though. Okay, ran pass. It's good. He keeps grouping up the camels with the infantry, and they get slow. Build more, build more. Yeah. Okay, Blue. This is your chance. Like, you won that fight.
તમારી સેવામાં હાજર.
You won that fight.
Elephant.
Go in. Go in.
Elephants. Elephants.
That's a good
Get a
castle.
couple monks on the field. Needs to heal up these camels.
He sees it.
Someone's healing something. I hear a monk.
He got into the bills.
Just a very expensive army from Zach.
Well, I think the Jaros have a unique tech that like reduces the cost for every military unit for food.
Huh.
તમારી સેવામાં હાજર.
Castle's up. He can immediately build another one. Upgrades, but no military.
Ooh, elephants are on the move.
Gray has enough for a castle. That's probably what he's thinking.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Ethan needs to get a castle up and then get hit that unique tech for the trash archers. I think archers are the way you fight back against the camels.
He has bodkin. He has all the upgrades for archers, but I don't think he's built a single archer.
I will say both these guys are very on top of their blacksmith technologies.
You could put that up a little more. Right, like he knows where the stone is.
Does he know where his like big gold is?
Maybe.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been nice to see it a little bit farther up to cover the gold or back to guard your econ. Make sure you don't get raided. But you were right about this TC on the side.
Yeah. Oh, but don't build
It's
those.
about to get noticed.
Yeah. Be sneaky. Where's blue going? Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's see what blue sees. Yeah, he has no idea about this. He has no idea about that. So he just... Oh.
Now, I like that TC or castle spot.
Yeah, on the gold, definitely.
My pressure's in good and makes me actually like the second TC spot a lot more.
Like
It kind of locks down the whole middle.
Oh, we got chakrams out. Oh, that's gonna
Wow,
die.
chakrams are massive.
Yep. That castle's going up.
Hindustani's get good scouts, don't they? I would love to see Ethan turn this 1700 food he's floating.
Yeah, they do get good.
The scouts.
Different cars.
And throw them into the back of Zach's econ. Just feels so undefended back here. And there's so much food floating.
Zach just needs to make siege and boom. Oh, here it has Levana.
It's 5 seconds to imp, so it's gonna happen. Let's see, Trebs. 1. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Would you guys rather Trebs
Hello.
right now or heavy camel?
Treb for the castle.
That's
Just
what I'm
one
thinking
Treb.
too.
Yeah.
Well, he got heavy camel
Yeah.
instead of more Trebs.
Yeah, he just needs the 1.
Well, I think you should be making them until he hits imp. Because your camels can't be weaker than his. Even without the
Wait.
tech. And you're going to have 3 Trebs on the field before he even can start training 1. But if you got no army on the field and you don't repair the castle, then I guess it doesn't make a difference. I hate that. The next castle.
Well, Ethan ran Gulam here, and so he just built it right here for defense. But yeah, that army will mop up real fast.
I was talking about Ethan's next castle. You see Trebs on the field, you have no army to go rush them, and you build another castle in this vision.
Oh, those villagers are making a mistake. These villagers. Oh no, his AirPods are in. No. Oh.
There the Trebs go.
Yep. Plus no offense.
Okay, love that. Ethan's getting the light cav X. Cool. And he's starting to make stables on that satellite base.
Well, the elephants will die.
Ethan needs to get his own shrubs up, though, I think.
Oh, these vills and that gulam. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the game.
Yeah. Well played by Zach. Well played by Ethan, too. Just cleaner by Zach.
Yeah, look at this army. 27 camel riders, 26 crossbowmen, 26 chakrams, 3 monks, 2 elephants, 2 trebs, 2 mangonels. Just crazy.
Timings, good pressure. Only thing a little bit was map control.
Yeah.
He could have probably ended it way earlier if he was able to find those 2 random TCs.
Yeah, it'd been a little more aggressive with his castle placements. Taking them off of stone, then Grey can't even build those castles to defend.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how long they'll be debriefing.
Not sure.
I hate this map.
Brad, you hate every map I pick.
If it's not Arabia, I don't want it.
Sounds like a you problem.
A little bit.
I don't think the problem is me. I think you just need to look at the guy in the mirror.
I think this is game for being so complicated.
Were you guys watching, or are you guys doing your own game?
Yeah, we
We're
were
watching.
doing our own game. We figured we would watch, but then no, we watched. Good
It
game.
got boring, so we started our own.
Oh yeah.
Very good game, you guys.
GG's. Well played. Good win, Zach.
That was like one of my cleaner Gerhara starts. Wasn't perfect, but it's weird with the garrisoning your herdables.
Right. Yep.
It is weird.
Because you don't really get like the. We were actually looking up some of the stats around garrisoning. If you garrison all your herdables, which I think is 8, you don't recoup the amount of food until 21 minutes.
Yeah.
So you were like underneath, but then once Castle Age timing started coming through, you skyrocketed past.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you just keep it going, like I think you have to like push a couple deer to keep it quick.
Yeah, you definitely need to recomp some food somewhere.
Any other pointers?
Scout. I think you could have ended the game a lot earlier if Ethan had 2 TCs kind of out.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were there. Yeah, I had no idea they were there.
If you had been able to find them and took those out, I don't think Ethan has any legs to stand on after that.
It may be just an idea for you, Zach, but I think lots of people underestimate the Shrivamsa rider.
I mean, I was going to build it if he had put up archers, but there was no archers, so I guess it would have been good against skirms too.
Not necessarily that, but more of just the fact of raiding.
Yeah.
right? Because they have that dodge mechanic. You can send a party in to snipe out some villagers, then dip out, go back in, and you can pretty much dodge microwing like you did with those 3 men at arms at the beginning of the game. Personally, that's like one of my favorite units just because it's the fastest unit in the game. They're really good. Once you get them into some like the back of someone's base, and if they can't like wall up quickly like the pros, then they become a very great unit.
Just reviewing the game, is it just me or is the starting wood in the middle really bad for me? Yikes.
That's why I chose this map.
No, I think you found the small pocket of wood, but you didn't scout out the full wood line.
I'm looking at it's like well, I knew where the trees were. It's just that's a long ways to go from the TC.
Yeah. I think one of the things for you, Ethan, was building military constantly.
Mhm.
You basically like prepped for battle, had the battle, and then went back to your econ without building anything to like set up the next battle.
It felt like I was building military constantly.
Mm-mm.
There were several minutes in that game where the only thing on capture age was villager. Now you weren't getting attacked at that point because you had just lost a fight, closer to Zach's base. But at the same time, if you had military set up, you could have went around his army and started attacking on like the back of his base while you were still building military to defend the front of his base, so that he basically distract his army while you go raid. So it's just making sure you're constantly using the production, especially if your opponent has army on the field and you don't.
I think the lack of archers was the main thing for me. Like you had crossbowmen upgrade, you had bodkin, and archers.
Yeah, the
would have taken
bodkin
care
was
of-
for the skirms, really. I couldn't get enough archers together to meet that archer mass.
Yeah, archers counter the archers. That counters the camels, chakrams.
Oh yeah, the camel scouts are getting spammed in feudal there.
Wait, I mean, you did have a pretty good early raid with. Wait, you did that Men at Arms plus Scouts push, and I was thrown off a little bit. And you had my economy flailing.
Yeah, that was good. It was a good push.
It was quite
It's a good point by
impressive
you
with
too.
only 2 men at arms.
Yeah, both of you had good early rushes.
I thought they were going to meet in the middle.
It was close.
It was really close.
And then, yeah, when Ethan went in and attacked your wood line, that's when you lost your forward army. The man
Yeah.
the camel. Your attention lapsed there.
Yep.
I probably should have just put up another tower. I don't know.
Yeah, I just let them go right into the town center, didn't I? Oh, I was an idiot. Oops. I was like, where'd they go?
Wow.
It is fun watching at 8x speed.
Right. One nitpicky thing, Zach.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, first off, the castle placement for the second one.
Yeah.
You definitely should have either put that back into your base to defend your econ or pressured the gold with it.
Yeah.
My idea was
It
to
just
try to
kinda-
put stone, just forward
Yeah.
4 tiles, 3 or 4 tiles, and you kick them off stone completely.
And
Yeah.
when you were getting up to imp, the first thing you did was get the heavy camel upgrade, which I get because you had a bunch of camels on the field. But the best way to utilize your imp advantage at that point, facing 2 castles in the face, is to get as many trebs on the field as possible.
I think
Yeah.
we built Treb as like the first.
You
thing.
did. You built 1 treb,
Yeah.
but you used the rest of your gold on heavy camel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you had 3 or 4 trebs, you could have easily wiped out those 2 castles. He probably wouldn't have the chance to get the 3rd up. And then your army of camels, which are the same as the castle camels, would, have an even fight still.
Yep.
I'm split on that decision. But more Trebs could have also done something else, perhaps. Like if you had been able to get to the main TC and if he was researching Imperial in that TC,
Oh wow, yeah, that would have been huge.
and then that's a
Right.
possibility for something crazy.
Or just build
think the
more of those
biggest-
siege elephant.
Right.
Those elephants were funny.
I love the siege elephants.
I liked how you were basically just putting them on display for us. You
Actually,
built
I
two
think
and then left them in your base on like a spotlight for 5 minutes.
Hey, they're just waiting around for their moment to shine, you know.
Yeah.
I think the Gujaros have the best siege elephants, and it's better than the siege rams itself.
Yeah, I just had literally no idea about that other town center that was like right next to me.
Well, I think you did a perfect job with what you were doing with the elephants because as soon as you started putting them out, halberdiers came out. That's a lot to sacrifice if they got pointy boys on the field.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to protect them.
Yep. Well, and you didn't overinvest into them. A lot of time, if I made the decision to go elephants, I'll put everything I have into them because they're expensive. But you only had like a couple, and then you had the camels and then also archers. So it was like an all-in elephant.
Well, GG's, gents.
Yeah, GG's.
These guys.
Is that it? Is that the tournament?
Yep, that's officially the end of the tournament.
Thank you for organizing it.
Mhm.
What was that?
Yeah, thanks, Cody.
Thank you, Cody. It was live and it was
Of
very
course.
entertaining. Nice job.
Now my wife can stop nagging me to spend time with the family.